might get cold. Hi, Rita.
I get to sit with you. So this thing is going to happen in between each.
Yes. It's both, it's with the repeat, so 8 bars in between.
For the Friends Band. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Good morning and welcome. So lovely to be here. If you can and are able and willing, will you please stand and sing with us? Lyrics can be found in your program.
We are the heart, we are the Good morning. And welcome to the Portland Center for Spiritual Living. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. Everyone is welcome here. My name is Nancy Ashley, licensed practitioner here. My pronouns are she and her, and it is an honor to be with you today, especially this special Practitioner Sunday. I offer a special welcome to anyone who's here for the first time. I know I've met a couple of people here today. I encourage you to visit our website at pcslportland.org to learn about who we are, but we do have a welcome package. Hopefully you got one as you came in. It gives us informational, to learn who we are, what we stand for, and how we might serve you. On our website, you can also sign up for informational emails, register for our classes, and receive a free gift on your birthday, which is a practitioner session. Just a quick reminder at this time, if you would make sure that your cell phone or electronic device is turned off so it's silent here. Also, to keep our new carpet clean, would you please only bring water in a clear bottle with a cap on it? We're being very careful about this. Anything else can be placed in the community room or on the table by the door. Thank you. So Wednesday night is our Wednesday weekly meditation at 7 o'clock. The Zoom link is on our website, and we welcome everyone to that. There are open positions on our board of directors. The applications are being accepted via our website through February 22nd. So, towards the end of our service, we'll be sharing instructions for those who have registered for a mini practitioner session. This is a special event for today. Licensed practitioners Nadine Moeller and Annette Bolster are serving on High Watch, holding a sacred container of consciousness in the sanctuary for our spiritual community participating virtually. We are delighted to have Ari Harris, our new music director as of today. Yay! And of course, we welcome our Friends Band, who has been here since God was a child. Our Practitioner Sunday theme is Unlocking Transformation, the heart and power of Practitioner Sessions. Today's messages will be given by licensed practitioner Sean A.B. Larkin. And now I invite you to sit back and relax, because I know that somewhere between the beautiful spiritual community, the music, the meditation, and the message is exactly what your heart came to receive.
serve and remember to love, serve and remember to love, serve and remember to love, serve and remember.
There is one power, one presence. I call it God. And what I know is that God is the source of all life. It is all there is. So I know that that power and presence expresses as and through me and each person in this room today, each person watching online. All of us, individual expressions of all that God is, expressing through and as us. And I know for this service today that it unfolds in absolute perfection, so that everything that is said and done here today, all the music, all the speaking, all the prayers, all of it comes from that one source, unfolding perfectly, so that each one of us here takes it all in. We take it all in. We listen, we hear, we open our hearts and minds, so that when we leave here today, we take all of this with us, and we know that we are the family of God. And I'm so deeply grateful. I'm grateful for the music people, the music, the spoken words, and those delivering them, the prayers, for all of it. And I'm grateful for each person here who is listening, taking it in, and taking it with them. And so with this deep gratitude, I release my word into the law, knowing it is done. I simply let it be. And we say, and so it is. So now just take a deep breath and lean back and relax for our quiet time.
All right, we're going to. So it's February, which means we get to celebrate Black history. And this year, we're going to celebrate Black history here at Portland Center for Spiritual Living by acknowledging and celebrating Black history within our movement. Our spiritual philosophy is called Science of Mind. We are Centers for Spiritual Living, and the Center for Spiritual Living in Dallas a few years ago made a series of videos entitled Black Evolutionaries in Science of Mind, It's a 4-part series. Each one is only about 3 minutes long. So each Sunday this month, we're going to watch one of these videos. Thank you, CSL Dallas, for the tremendous amount of research and production they put into these videos. And we're going to celebrate our Black history within Science of Mind. Thank you.
Here's a little-known Black history Science of Mind fact. Jamaican-born Marcus Mosiah Garvey Jr. is well known as a businessman, journalist, Pan-Africanist, and powerful orator of the early 1900s. As such, he attracted thousands of followers to his Black nationalist movement that became known as Garveyism. As founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, Garvey encouraged African Americans to be proud of their race and promoted cultural identity through his Back to Africa campaign. But did you know that Garvey was also a follower of the New Thought movement, as well as a student of the ideas and philosophies of religious science? In fact, Garvey studied the same New Thought philosophers as religious science founder Ernest Holmes and his brother Fenwick, and often quoted their teachings. He also was inspired by divine science co-founder Nona Brooks. Even the philosophy of transcendentalism, led by writer Ralph Waldo Emerson, resonated with Garvey. He excelled in merging racial philosophical concepts and science of mind principles while addressing the Black condition in America. The strong philosophical beliefs in self-mastery, determination, and willpower that Garvey preached to Black people aligned perfectly with the newly emerging teachings of Science of Mind. In many of Garvey's speeches and writings, he often urged his followers to get a scientific knowledge of religion. His message was clear: liberate the minds of men, and ultimately, you will liberate the bodies of men. Another instrumental Jamaican in Science of Mind is Dr. Elma Lumsden, who founded the Temple of Light Church of Religious Science in Kingston, Jamaica in 1981. An engaging speaker and master teacher, Dr. Elma is also known for her simple yet dynamic words of wisdom, such as, "Until you can walk on water, take a boat," and "Life is a school, and we're not on holiday." Due to her leadership and diligence, Lumsden helped religious science become recognized as one of 12 key religions in Jamaica. Dr. Elma Lumsden and Marcus Garvey, Black evolutionaries in Science of Mind.
Throwing curveballs. I called you out.
We're so old and we've been here so long.
It's because you're old, right? That's what I was thinking. Well, I'm just going to take the opportunity to say thank you for the very warm welcome. I'm so really touched and honored to be a part of this wonderful place. So thank you. I'm really excited. I am now going to get to introduce this song that I wrote. This is called Only I wrote it a few years ago, and I hope you enjoy it. You're forgiven. Do you feel ready? Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Very beautiful, Ari. I'm Catherine Richer, lead practitioner here at the center. And it is my honor to introduce, and for those of you who know us already, to reintroduce you to our sacred order of licensed spiritual practitioners. I invite them all to come up front as I speak a word about us. You can line yourselves up on this step and keep close together so everyone can see you on camera. Thank you. A little closer over here, I believe. Yes, thank you. So a practitioner is not merely a body of knowledge, but rather a state of consciousness that realizes oneness with the infinite. As individuals that represent the healing arm of this global community, we have the distinct pleasure of beholding the spiritual truth inside every human being and expressing unconditional love as our primary practice. And so our service includes a lot of things and is not limited to things like, number one, daily meditation and prayer for ourselves, and then for all others. Sunday services, you see us here on the platform in High Watch, after service prayers, both in person and serving our virtual spiritual community, education ministry, congregant care, women's recovery, youth and music ministry, leading meditations like our Wednesday night meditations, our women's retreat, which is revived again and will be annually once again. We also support our special Sunday services like today, which is Practitioner Sunday, and our center events. We serve the wider community in a broad area, and then also individual practitioner sessions. And we do have many sessions today that you'll hear more about at the end of the announcements, and a precursor to what that's all about by our main speaker today. So I want you to know that in order to maintain our licensure through Centers for Spiritual Living, we each are responsible for 45 hours of continuing education every 2 years. So there's 13 of us. 45 times 13 is 585 hours that we are investing in our ongoing education in order to deepen our understanding and consciousness and practice in service to the community. 250 hours of sacred service every 2 years to the community, in our community. And many of us go well over these amounts for both of these, by the way. And so 13 of us times 250 hours is 3,250 sacred service hours amongst all of us. Yes. And amongst the 13 of us, our total licensed spiritual practitioner years as of today is 145. So here we are, your sacred order of licensed spiritual practitioners. I'd like to introduce them, and as I do, I'd ask them to raise their hand high enough for all to see. Marcy Beck, Nancy Ashley, Doc Wilson, Laura Perkins, Sean A.B. Larkin, Casey Wilson is among us, not able to be here today, but she's at Camp Cedar Ridge. Nadine Moeller, Kate Barrett, Sandy Leibold. We have practitioners serving outside of the geographic area, so they serve virtually. Oh, did I not say my name? Oh, okay. If people could, you can actually return to your seats. Why not? And so we can see we have online with us serving virtually from Hawaii. We have Donagh Wallace. Welcome, Donagh. Simone Matucci is unable to be with us today, but she's serving us from Washington State, right? Idaho, thank you. And Annette Bolster. Hello, Annette. Woodnet is there waving hello from Georgia. Thank you. So wonderful to have everyone here today. We are all listed on the back of your Sunday program and also online at cslportland.org with our contact information if you'd like to reach out for a session. And I just want to express my infinite gratitude to all the practitioners for their service, for being here today, and for all that you do for our community and for the world. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce our inspirational speaker for today, licensed practitioner Sean A.B. Larkin.
Doc Wilson, everyone. And thank you, Catherine, for asking me to speak today. It's my honor to do so. So what is a practitioner? Someone that thinks they know? This is not our movement. The most important phrase in our movement is that we are centers for spiritual living. We are not centers for spiritual talking, spiritual lecturing, spiritual arrogance. You can hop on social media and find these things in abundance in our culture. And if you read our people's histories, it is abundant throughout history. Many are the people that claim spiritual knowledge. Few are the people that embody a spiritual presence. And this is the essence of a practitioner, is we practice spiritual living, knowing that we are imperfect, but knowing that perfection can move through us. This is the essence. It is a calling, it is a way of being, and it is a path of profound humility. Because daily it is our commitment to say, I am on high watch for this place, for this time, for these people, for this planet, for this dance of creation. And I'm here to actually help it be better. And I'm so bold to say, I want to help other people make it better. So in a sense, we're professional spiritualists. And in this practicing of spiritual living, we anchor ourselves in what in science of mind we call the God qualities. Light, love, peace, truth, unity, these absolute ideals that when we feel them in the present moment, those are those times where we go, wow, that dinner was just perfect. The symphony we went to, that just elevated me. I didn't know if I had it in me, but I picked up the phone when that person called, and I'm so glad I did, because something spoke through me to that person on the phone, and they got what they needed. Being a practitioner means we say yes. And what I used to tell my patients at the treatment facility, something happens when you say yes to service. I might reach in my pocket and go, oh no, I think I'm a little short. But if I say yes to be of spiritual service, by the time my hand is out here, it's overpouring. Because something happens when we give. Something happens when we say yes to service. And anyone that's been a practitioner, that has done sessions, that has said yes in those moments will tell you, it wasn't me. It was the thing that moved through me. I was witnessing. And we're trained to be in that state of witnessing, to know it's not me, it's the divine that moves through me to that person. Because it's also them. The person listening to this message right now, the person in that practitioner session that is saying yes to, I want to do better, I want to be more. Spiritual mind treatment is at the essence of what a practitioner does. And as Reverend Larry, who got me into practitioner training, once said, a good treatment is 5 sentences. It's just 5 sentences. A great treatment might be more. It could also be less. God is all there is. I'm a part of all there is. All that's good in God moves through me and into my life. I'm so grateful for this, and so it is. Now you can particularize that to a context, to a situation, but at the essence of it, we are treating the mind with spirituality. As Albert Einstein said, our problems cannot be solved at the level of thinking they were created. And what a practitioner does is they are trained in elevating their consciousness and connecting that elevated consciousness through the mind, through the heart, through the body, and out into the world. And they can help you do that. through treating of the mind with spiritual principles. And when you hear us at the end of the prayer say, "And so it is," that affirmation at the end is often why you might hear us call it affirmative prayer. In our training, we learned that there is petitionary prayer. Dear God, something sucks, make it better. Right? I'm knocking on the door of God, and surely no one else is knocking. Like, surely I'm at the front of the line, and if I knock loud enough and I tell my sob story sincerely enough, I will receive a dispensation from some God that I believe is external. This is the faith of many of our traditions. If you do the reading and you see what their prophets said, that is actually not what the prophets taught. The prophets all taught what we teach here, which is that actually we are a part of that one thing. And to affirm that I am a part of the unity of God, and to affirm that my life is, and that this situation is a very different thing. I am not asking Spirit to fix something. I am knowing that perfection is already in the thing, and I am welcoming it to show itself. If you've ever worked with young children, we use the phrase, lure them with honey, not vinegar. It's the same with everyone, and it's the same with Spirit. To graciously invite in the good that is already within something makes it blossom out. In the same way that sunlight causes a plant to bloom, a practitioner witnesses the good in the person in the session. And we help that person witness the good in their life. And that invites more of the good to happen. Because as our metaphysical founder, Ernest Holmes, said, it appears that gratitude is a causative force. And when we sit in gratitude for the good moving through things, it appears to move more. And we witness that in our lives every day. But why the stole? I had resistance to this. I was like, Reverend Larry, I don't really want to wear this weird scarf thing. This is not, as the youth say, this is not my drip. This is not my vibe. And he's like, Sean, this isn't for you. It's for the person walking in wanting to know who they can turn to for spiritual guidance. And it's also to remind you so that when you put it on, that is a ritual that is reminding you that when you wear that stole, you're saying, I'm available. And then he says, and by the way, when you take the physical stole off, the spiritual one is still on. And that doesn't come off. It doesn't. So in essence, the practitioner is here to be on high watch and to help an individual access their own wisdom self. Because we'll be honest, if you're listening to this talk, you've already done a lot of work. You've navigated the world's spiritual traditions. You've probably done a good amount of healing work, whether that's therapy or 12 steps or just the gift of honoring your own introspection. So you've already done a lot. So why would you need to come to a practitioner? Because we all get stuck. The dance isn't how much do I spiritually know and how can I live it. It's can I apply that on the people I don't like, on the situations that keep cropping up, baiting me to think maybe I don't really know what I'm talking about, right? Here I am, spiritual Sean. There's still moments when I suck, when I'm like lost in the trauma or stuck in incarnation, when I'm letting the inertia of the human drama and the tragedy of causality keep me down. But I have the training to go, wait a minute. That's not the truth of objective reality. That might be the rhythm of my human drama. How do I change that rhythm? If I keep seeing the same situation pop up over and over again, trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is a definition of insanity. But the insanity isn't in us. It's a false disease kicking around planet Earth because we have institutions that perpetuate it. We have histories that are indoctrinating us into it. And when we come into a session, we're saying, I need relief, I need clarity, I want to get unstuck. There's this area of my life where I'm still in suffering, I'm in low consciousness, I'm not realizing what I want. The practitioner is there to help you get out of that. And in a session, we're going to meet you where you're at, and we're going to say, well, before you tell me your whole story, let's meditate. Let's pray in. Because actually, your own wisdom self is already there. And if we help you step into that and raise your consciousness, over half my sessions, the person actually was then able to access the solution. And then I work with them, okay, how do we live that solution? What are the spiritual practices? Okay, you're saying that your finances aren't realizing what you want. Let's first meditate on the infinite abundance of reality. Get your consciousness into that state. Get your mind and heart not tuned in to reacting to what has happened in your life, but dialed into what you know is true of spirit. How is there infinite abundance? Well, there appears to be something where all the matter and energy of the universe came from. That's infinite. That's as close to infinite as we can get. And we can access that same field. So it's here right now. Then we're going to help you look at your situation from that elevated place of consciousness. And your own wisdom mind will start to tease things out. And then we're there to take notes, to stitch together the pieces of your wisdom, and then help you make medicine out of it. And there's always this moment in the session where both people suddenly go, that's it. That's it. That's the spiritual practice that's going to help you with this. This is the treatment. This is the spiritual principle. This is the prayer. Because the medicine's already in you. We're like the catalyst that helps it come together. We're the fire heating the tea. But you already have all those ingredients in you, and we're going to collect it from your story, collect it from your wisdom self, and together we brew this medicine. But that moment is just the quickening moment. Then we say, what is now yours to do? The same way if you go to a doctor and you're just like, this knee's just kind of giving me some trouble. They're like, oh, we got a pill for that. Take 500 milligrams of ibuprofen every 6 hours until it gets better. The practitioner will say, oh, yeah, you got this false belief that's limiting you right here, right? You think that you're limited. Okay, we need to go in there and lubricate that false belief with spiritual principles, with knowing that there is abundance, with knowing that there is truth, with knowing that there is love, and apply it. It's not just a sticky note on the window, okay? Not that that doesn't work. It's the repeated affirmations. I know I am one with spirit. This is my good and it is in my life. It's the denial of what is false. The past does not define who I am. My trauma is not the ultimate truth of who I am. What that person did that hurt me isn't going to define who I am. We're denying those negative things the right to control us, and then we're affirming our choice to reorient to spirit. Because what we train our mind on is what our emotions are going to respond to. It is what our body is then going to act from. So what's the stimulus that we want to pick? The thing that's been causing the thing that we don't want, or what we know to be ultimately true? And the practitioner is the one that helps you get to that truth and then help you stay there. Because when you come out of a session, you're going to have a set of tools that have been created with spirit through the practitioner to you that is your medicine to keep practicing spiritual living. And it might sound complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. And we're going to do it in 90 seconds. We're going to do a practice session in 90 seconds, okay? Close your eyes. I want you to think of someone that you honestly really don't care for. I don't care why you don't care for them. Don't act like there isn't someone like this. And that if that someone is you, that's okay, or a part of you, okay? Now I want to ask you a simple question. Is that a child of spirit just like you? Does this child of spirit deserve the same unconditional love from God, from the One, as you do? Is your personal reason for not liking this person greater than God's love for them? Do you know this person's story? Is it possible that forgiveness and love for that person could be medicine for you and for them? Can you say a prayer for yourself and that person and mean them equally? And now can you hope for the best for that person as you would hope for the best of a loved one and yourself? Because we're all these masks that the One is wearing. But behind the mask is another you trying their best. And maybe they need that little nudge of encouragement. And maybe your heart needs the room that is being occupied by that resentment. And you can let it go. And you can trust spirit to find the way for you and for them and for everyone else. And then once per day, when I notice that negative emotion coming up, I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to forgive me. I'm going to forgive everyone and say a prayer that we all get along a little bit better. Okay, open your eyes. We can make it more complicated than that. We can go deeper because there might be a belief that's really stuck. And we're going to find a way to make it safe to release that belief and bring in some God consciousness. Because those barriers to our better selves are what the practitioner is trained to realize. We work with the doctor, we work with the therapist, but our work is at the spiritual level to bring universal spirituality into our thinking, into our feeling, into our bodies, and out into the world. And a practitioner is trained to do that. Each one of you gets a free session every birthday, and that coupon doesn't expire. And we have some free mini sessions after service that we'd love to give to you. Because it's something that actually you already know how to do, and we're here to help. That's ultimately what a practitioner is your spiritual best friend. Thank you. Wait a minute, that's right, I'm up next. All right, friends. Let's take a breath. We're now going to move from this space of spiritual gratitude into, wait for it, even more spiritual gratitude. We are going to do our offering. This is now our time of sacred giving, friends. Thank you so much for your gracious giving. Your financial gifts enable us to be in this beautiful space, to enjoy wonderful music, to hear inspirational speakers, and to be inclusive of our spiritual community participating virtually, as well as supporting our local nonprofits. They allow this powerful teaching to be known so we can continue to grow and be an expression of spirit in the world. In a moment, ushers will come around the sanctuary with a basket. We welcome financial donations from our spiritual community participating virtually and everyone online anytime. All ways to contribute are at cslportland.org under the donation heading. The ushers have stepped forward, and I invite everyone to hold out their gift, place it on your heart, and repeat after me as call and response. I bless these sacred gifts, given graciously with love. These gifts bless, heal, and prosper all they touch. In giving, I am grateful to be richly, lavishly, and abundantly blessed. And so it is. Welcome our musicians during the offering song.
Sculptor Michelangelo was asked how he got in the flow and made the lovely David from a lovely block of stone. He said, while he was in there waiting, my job was simply excavating. I just took away what did not belong. Lives that perfect soul that I was meant to be. I can be the way I was created. I can find a pure and simple heart. I'll chip away all jealousy and and reveal God's perfect work of art. Well, I think we're born on angels' wings, having sent such graceful things like love without condition, knowing we are not alone. Then descends the soul's dark night. Shadows come and block the light. And as the years go by, we turn to stone. My block of stone is made of fear and
work of art. I'll reveal God's perfect work of art. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, I don't know that I've ever had a 90-minute mini prac session before, our 90-second one, but Sean's a very quick study, so what can I say? I wanted to just say a little bit more about the mini practitioner sessions that we do have planned. Several of you have signed up already. There is the availability of practitioners both here in person as well as virtually. If you have not signed up and you are feeling brave and encouraged by Sean's talk, there's still the opportunity to do that today. So if you've already pre-registered, please go to the community room where Catherine or I will show you to your spot where your practitioner is. If you haven't yet registered, we do have a sign-up sheet that there are still spots available, so please come and we'll get you lined up with one of our folks who has volunteered to do that today. If you're participating virtually and would like a session, there's a link to do that. While we are still live, that link is in the chat like usual. Also, after we're no longer live, it will still be, the link will still be showing in the information that's on YouTube right below where the screen usually is. So in the description of the video, there will be the link still live even after we're not live here. And so, let's see what else I need to say about that. One more thing, yes. Oh, yes. There's no charge for the things we're doing today, of course, and it is, of course, confidential. All practitioner sessions, of course, all prayers are always held in confidence. That's one of the first things that we learn, and we learn all through our prac training is confidentiality. So whatever you want to bring to us, we are holding in high sacredness. We're also going to do the usual just prayers. So if any of you are going through anything right now or want to celebrate something, we do have practitioners who will be up front for usual quick prayer after service. And also we have prayer request cards on the table over there. And of course, you can always put that in at the cards, through the cards on the table or online. And we're happy to pray with and for you all week. Also, people who are participating as usual virtually, you can, there's a prayer Zoom link, and that is in the chat. So that is your way to also get in for the mini sessions. So that is in the usual spot. If you are online, look for in the chat the link to the Zoom room. That takes you into a waiting room, and then there's confidential breakout rooms for your actual prayer. And let's see, I think it's now time for our benediction. So I invite you to stand as you are able and wish to for our call and response benediction. Wiley's here. We're ready to go. Something wonderful is flowing through me right now. Something wonderful is flowing through me right now. It is this thing called life. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my body. And life is in my affairs. Life is in my affairs. I think it. I believe it. I accept it. And I am it, just the way that I am, and just the way that I'm not. So know with me now that you're never alone. The divine presence of love is within you always. If at any time during the day or night forgetfulness comes upon you, simply go within and remember that you are loved. And in gratitude for this remembrance, we let it be. And so it is. And now our closing song.
Thank you. Happy Sunday.
Oh, really? The one that I was on piano, she was just focused on like, I wonder what the girl, she said, as Ari mentioned, this one or the girl that the guitar? No, that's played some drums. Yeah, and Ari mentioned she's never heard it with a full band before, so I think she was just like, wow, the drums are going to do it. You know, she was just focused.
Few things make me feel better than knowing I've been a positive influence.
Oh yeah.
On somebody that maybe, oh, I want to, and then they end up being a musician later because you're inspiring them, you know, inadvertently. Aw, look at that smile.